Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. On this video, I'll be talking about how to actually set your trailing stop loss. Yes, what it's about, how to use it, how to make money from it, how to ensure you're always making money from it as well. Now, if you've not seen my previous videos concerning market orders, types of orders, how to set your spending orders, you might actually want to go ahead to watch those videos and then come back to this so you'll be able to understand properly. All right. So I've had situations where a lot of people will tell me, okay, how do I make money when the market is still in my favor? Because I don't want to set a stop loss, rather I take profit because it will hit your take profit and then you realize that the market is still moving in your favor. And at that point, of course, we all know the temptation of still entering the market again. And then we can now get our fingers burnt. So we want to avoid that and ensure that we are always making money, even no matter following the profit and keep making money as long as the market keeps going in your favor. So, trailing stop loss, unlike stop loss, which remains at a set price on the broker server, trailing stop loss is a risk management tool that trails your trade at a preset distance in pips when price moves in your favor on the chart. Yes, so it's basically about you setting a command telling the markets that as long as I'm in profit and as long as it keep going in my favor, I want to keep adjusting my stop loss. In other words, I will make profits no matter what. Now, how does trailing stop loss work? When the price increases or decreases depending on your order type, it drags the trailing stop at the preset peak distance along with it. Then when the price finally stops rising or falling as the case may be, the new stop loss price remains at the level it was dragged to, automatically protecting traders' downside while locking in profits as the price moves in your favor. All right, so it just keeps dragging your stop loss along with your current market price, ensuring you are always in profit. Now, that stop loss doesn't change anymore if the price starts to go back down. Let's assume that in a buy trade and your profit, your market is going in your favor in the buy movement, and you're making money, and your stop loss keeps adjusting. Once the market starts to come back down, it doesn't move. It's going to stay there for it to be triggered. All right, that way you're always in profit. So let me go ahead to show us a graphical representation of this so we can understand properly. Let's say this is my chart, okay, and you enter at this point. This is your entry point. Of course, you're going to set a stop loss as well. All right, so let's say after you enter this market, you get called into a very long and boring meeting. Ish, there's always been that time in our life where we want to run away from a meeting, but you can't because your boss keeps knocking on and on and on. And you have your trade running. So you want to ensure that you're always making money even when you're not checking it, when you're not there with your phone or on your system. So imagine at this point where the market starts to go all the way up to this point. You do not set a trailing stop loss because you have the normal stop loss, which is just here waiting for you, right? Which has been stored in the broker server for you to cut your losses, right? Now the market has gone all the way to this point without being trailed. And at that point, trust me, you would have lost something huge. So yes, you actually want to ensure that this doesn't happen to you. At this point, market gets scared and then starts to retrace again. Remember, you're still in that meeting, listening to your boss talk, and then comes back all the way down here to your entry point, even goes all the way to your stop loss, and it cuts you out in losses. We want to avoid that. That's why we're going to be learning how to do this and do it appropriately. So we do not want to miss this situation. Now, let's say this is your entry point. All right, this is your entry point. Of course, you're going to be setting a stop loss, risk management purposes, and then we are targeting a 10 pip distance, right? 10 pip distance. Now, once your buy order triggers, let's say this is a buy order, yes? Let's say your buy order triggers and moves for the first 10 pips. Your stop loss automatically adjusts to your entry position. All right, the stop loss automatically adjusts to your entry positions, maintaining a 10 pip distance from the current market price. Now, why it is also good to set a good distance is to avoid any form of pullbacks or retracement so that it doesn't trigger your stop loss inappropriately, all right, or too early. So you want to set good distance between your current market price and your stop loss when it keeps dragging it along. Now, once the market keeps moving in your favor, your stop loss is keeps being dragged along. So you're still in profit. It keeps moving for you in profit. So let's say it moves up to this point as well. You can see it's still maintaining a 10 pip movement. All right, a 10 pip movement at this point here. Remember, this is your entry position. So at this level, you are already locked in profit. You are already locked in profit. So this is your entry point, remember. And now this current price is here, and you have your stop loss here with a 10 pip distance. So it gives room for any form of retracement, so it doesn't trigger it too early, because we also want to avoid that as well. All right. So let's say this market moves all the way up here with your stop loss being dragged along with your current market price. Remember, you're always in profit, and goes all the way to this point. At this point, you'd have made serious money for yourself. All right. So say it gets to this point, and then price starts to come back down to this point. You can see the wick here, right? The shadow of this candle comes all the way down here. At this point, it would trigger, hence taking you out of the market in profit. Right, takes you out of the market in profit. Now, see what happens after that. Let's assume that apparently there's a form of resistance at this region, goes all the way down here, but you don't care anymore. Why? Because you've left the market with your money. So whatever your boss is going to talking at that meeting, you might need to concentrate, because you have nothing to worry, because you are always making money even when you're doing something else. All right. So yes, you want to do this to ensure that you're making money for yourself, no matter what the situation is. This is also very good when you're trading fundamental news. You want to actually move along with it, so that when you see some spikes, you actually want to take it and keep moving with the market. So yes, this is a very simple technique to actually do to ensure you are always making money for yourself. Now, lots of people will also ask me, okay, what is the appropriate distance, peep distance you want to target? Well, there's no clear-cut instruction on that. There's no book. There's nothing written in stones concerning this. Okay, it all depends on you and what you actually want to do. So also, one other thing you could do is actually back test, go back to check for on your chart and see the volatility of that particular instrument you are trading, to see when there's a up or a downtrend, and to see the amount of peep, the pullback in peeps. Okay, so that way you can know the distance you actually need to give it. So that way you can always keep making money for yourself. Simple and short. Basic benefits of your trailing stop loss: very good for risk management. Very, very good for risk management. And you are always in profit. You always close your trade in profit. All right. Every time, all the time, you always close your trade in profit. So thank you very much for joining. If this video has been of help to you, please drop a comment on the comment section telling us how this has been able to help you. And also, you can also tell us any other video you like us to put up for you, any other educational content you like us to post. And then remember to subscribe, and hey, share as well. So please remember to subscribe, drop your comments in the comment section, tell us what other videos you like us to watch. And remember, go to our channel and also see our other videos that we have posted there as well, to help you learn how to trade and always be profitable. Thank you very much for watching. Do have yourself a very profitable time in the global financial market.